to see you again. Decided to get a new addition to the family.
So what are you going to get?
A puppy.
You've come to the right woman.
I hope so.
Oh, so what breed have you decided on?
I've seen the dog. It's I wanted to go for a boxer originally, but I don't think our house is big enough for 2 boxers, you know. And chances are I'll be the one that will be thrown down. He'll be kept. So I decided against that one. But I'm going to go for an old favourite of mine, one that we had when we were very young, and it's a Staffordshire Bull Terrier, like a smaller version.
So if you've seen him, have you picked a name yet?
He's a cracker, yeah. I'm going to call him Stan.
Stan the Staffy, I like that. That's good.
Yeah, there you go. I didn't call him Stan for that reason. I couldn't think of another name, but Stan the Staff does.
It rolls off the tongue,
yeah,
doesn't it?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you've obviously got to remember that before you bring Stan home, is make sure your house is ready. Never forget that puppies can chew, can get into all sorts of trouble, and then can squeeze into all kinds of spaces that you would never have thought possible.
Sounds like my kids.
Oh, puppies are far worse than kids. Before your puppy comes home, you need to go round your house and look at it from a puppy's point of view and look for all the possible dangers.
Apart from the obvious stuff, what else should I be looking for?
Well, first of all, let's start with the most dangerous, electric cables. Anything that's on the floor just looks like a chew toy to puppies. So electric cables have to either be removed if you can, or if not, you need to put them behind a box or just some way that the puppy can't get into them and can't chew them. Household plants, that's another one. Quite a few household plants are poisonous for dogs. So get them out of the rooms where the puppy is, put them on a really, really high shelf, or just have them in a different room. Children's toys is a big one. Children's toys and shoes. Puppies just gravitate towards those because they just look like great chew toys. So the rule has to be, if you don't want it chewed, don't leave it on the floor. And then puppies can get themselves stuck and hide in all sorts of places, whether that's under the bed or under furniture. So just go around and block off any of those areas where your puppy could hide.
Right, well, you know, I do have a lot of housework chores to do at home, so on top of all my cooking and cleaning, I now have to go and make sure that it's puppy friendly and safe as well. Besides in the home, I mean, what dangers are outside, like, you know, in the backyard, in the garden? I mean, what dangers lie there?
Well, you're right in thinking about the garden, because there are lots of dangers in the garden. So let's go and have a look at the garden and we'll have a check.
Absolutely. Well, Carolyn, this to me is a great garden for a puppy to play and explore and have a good time.
Well, it looks perfect because there aren't many places that you can lose them or any dangers. But first of all, have a look at the fence. There looks like lots of gaps underneath the hedge that a puppy could sneak out into. So have a look at that and think about fencing that. Also have a look to see if you've got any poisonous plants around. You can get on the internet and find a list of poisonous plants and just check your garden for them. And then just look for anything else that you've got left lying around. Puppy could hurt himself.
Well, there is something I see now which is quite popular. I mean, we have a electric cable running around the edge here because we have some garden spotlights coming from it. So, and I don't want to lose those lights. So, what do you suggest we do?
Just dig them in. Just dig a channel, put
Yeah.
some mud and some whatever over the top of it. But well spotted.
Yeah.
Apart from that, I think Stan's going to have a whale of a time in here.
Okay.
Let's go and get a cup of tea.
Yes. Thank you.
So now you've got a nice tidy house, Steve. Have you thought about what you're going to have to buy for Stan before he comes home?
No, I didn't actually think about all the stuff I have to get, but I have a funny feeling it's I better get the credit card out. It's going to cost some money.
It might not be as bad as you think. To start with, he's going to need a crate to sleep in overnight. So a nice dog crate lined with nice, cosy vet bed.
I'd never heard of a vet bed before. Sorry, what's a vet bed?
It's a nice, fluffy, warm material that can't wrinkle up in the bed, that you can cut to whatever size you want for your puppy, wherever you want to put it. And the great thing about it is you can cut a piece off and send it to your breeder so Stan can sleep on it before he even comes home.
Yeah, so when the breeder, you know, I get the pup from the breeder, he's got that familiar smell with the piece of vet bed, which will help him kind of settle in more because he can smell it, he's comfortable with, yeah?
It might just help him settle in that little bit quicker because he can still smell his mum and his litter mates. But as well as his overnight bed, you also want a bed for him anywhere you want him to settle with you. So if you want him with you when you're watching television, he needs a bed there, or when you're working. Anywhere he's going to lie down and sleep, he just needs something comfortable. So you're also going to need a collar and a lead for him, and an ID tag with your name, your address and phone number on it for when he starts to go out and about. He's going to need a brush so you can get him used to getting clean and so you can keep him clean and tidy. a bowl for his food and for his water, and get a supply of food from your breeder that she's already been feeding him, because that's what he's already used to.
Yeah.
He needs some toys, and it's really useful to get a baby gate, because you can put that up in the door of any rooms that you don't want him going in, or at the bottom of the stairs, because obviously when he's young he's too small to be going up and down the stairs on his own. So you can see there's an awful lot of shopping to be done.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot more there than I would have thought about, but I now know. I'm glad, and I'm looking forward to him coming home.
He's going to have a great time with you.
Oh, absolutely.